What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we've made it through 2020. Whew! Well, almost. There's a few days left. But what I wanted to do today is do a video of best of. We're going to take 5 categories and give you my impressions and your impressions of the best videos that we produced in these 5 different categories. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned. We're kicking off the best of 2020 with the Scenic Ride section. The most viewed video in this section was Hidden Legends. This is going to be a good one. Enjoy it.
But this is a really nice curvy road that runs through, like I say, both downtown Hanover, which is a really small little town, but it's fairly close to where I live, and it's like I say, beautiful area, nice rolling hills as you can see.
Welcome to Black Hand Gorge, one of the hidden legends on the Hidden Legend Pathfinder Trail.
This is actually the Flint Ridge area where the Native Americans had their flint mines.
This whole ridge is littered with these little potholes that are all over the area where the Native Americans would find flint. Not many places on the planet have mounds like this that are still undisturbed, and this is we've got a couple of them. In fact, this part of Ohio has a tremendous number of earth mounds built by Native Americans. It's just a phenomenal place. Now we're moving on to the how-tos, and by far the most viewed how-to was actually installing a simple battery tender on the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Enjoy. It has to be done right away because I want to maintain the battery, also increase, one of the things you make sure you do is take the negative side off. I think the best thing for this is to fish it down through here, trying to avoid any kind of sharp. Well, we can't forget Harley Davidson. And by far, the most viewed was the top 5 things I love about my Softail Deluxe. This is a good one.
Yeah, today we're going to do a little love fest on the top 5 reasons why I love the Softail Deluxe. Beginning with its looks. Completely old school.
Modifications. Well, there wasn't many in this category, but the best viewed was our plans for the modifications on the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Check this one out. Well, the first piece I want to talk about what we're going to put on the bike is the, I'm not going to put a rear box on the back here. Number one reason. The oil cooler here is one of the most important parts of your motorcycle. It keeps the engine cool. A bracket built right here that I will be able to carry. As far as the front of the motorcycle goes, I'm definitely putting a Motovlogs. This is where I just jump on the bike and start talking. Well, this category was quite busy, and there was a lot of different videos in it, but the number 1 by far, which is the number 2 video I've ever made, is the Himalayan. Why does she get so much hate?
But today's opportunity is to talk about all the hate that's getting on the Himalayan, and for what reason? Well, I think I know a couple of the reasons, and we're going to start with the beginning. I think that's the number 1 thing, is the perception that Royal Enfield makes cheap products. No, they do not. They make inexpensive products. I think another reason people hate Royal Enfield, and maybe hate's too strong, but don't like Royal Enfield Himalayan, is these things are impossible to get. I mean, a brand of motorcycle or another motorcycle that had a high revving engine, you would have had to downshift to create that hill because there's no low-end torque at that area. But the reality of it is, you cannot do a review on a motorcycle that you've never been on, just based upon what either other people say or based upon what you've read in a piece of paper.
Before I move on to the #1 video of 2020, let's talk a little bit about some honorable mentions. And first on that list was WTF, what's a Harley rider doing on a Himalayan? And check this thumbnail out.
Well, I guess I should preface the video by saying that I've had a lot of different types of motorcycles in my life, but the constant has always been a Harley Davidson.
The next one revolves around the Himalayan again, and it's called Can It Take It? Basically, we get the Himalayan on anything from deer trails all the way to the superhighway and anything in between.
This thing is like a tractor, I'll tell you what. Just put her in low and go.
And the third honorable mention is Himalayan versus Ice and Snow, which was filmed just a couple weeks ago. And I'll tell you what, we've got as equal amount of snow happened yesterday on Christmas Day as we did the day I took the bike out. In fact, a lot more. We've got 6 to 8 inches of snow. But that'll be in an upcoming video.
If it got any worse than this, I would really recommend having a knobbier tire than what I've got. The stock tires are great for the road. Again, like I said, I think they're 70-30, maybe 80-20 as far as highway. They're not really built for this, but they're doing a good job right now, so I'm not going to complain.
Make sure you visit Best of Ol Man Ronin on the YouTube channel. It's the top section right there on the main page. Check that out and see all the top videos we produced this last 6 months. And now for the best video of 2020. And it was a big one. It's the largest video view I've ever had. Well, hopefully we'll get more, an even bigger one. But it is a fantastic video, very well received. You get lots of love on it, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's the top 5 reasons for you to buy a Royal Enfield Himalayan.
Itself tells me how rugged these motorcycles are. And like I said, there's a lot of motorcycles that in this realm right now. In fact, there's more and more every year because of the popularity of the Himalayan. Again, an adventure bike is meant to be taken out and ridden like a tractor. One of the reasons why I go back to the simplicity of design is the fact that most of those other motorcycles that I mentioned about that are a lot more expensive, if you drop one, you've got thousands of dollars worth of broken plastic that you have to replace, unless you don't care. And that is fun. This thing is a frickin' riot. I'm telling you, I have more fun on this motorcycle than the other 5 that I have in my stable. I kind of make a joke about it. Every time I ride this bike, I have a big smile on my face. Well, unless I'm talking when I'm doing a video, but even so, I still got a smile on my face. This bike is just a blast.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed the best of 2020 Ol Man Ronin videos. You know, you guys picked them because of the amount of views that we've had on them. And I had a lot of fun making each and every one of them. And if you did like the video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button, share and comment. You know, I read all the comments and comment on as many as I possibly can. But before I forget, make sure you tune in on New Year's Eve for my very first live stream. It's going to be, I don't know, I've never done one before, so it's going to be either fun or a disaster. So if you like to see train wrecks or happy endings, join us. Until next time, ride safe And keep her on two wheels, baby. Now let's go for a ride.